Welcome back to another episode of G Living Live. I'm your host today, Rory, and they let me alone here in the studio because Boise's out on the street. If you missed yesterday's episode, I've got a lot to fill you up on. What we're doing now is checking out Venice, seeing everything that's G about Venice. So Boise went to Epoxy Box, which is one of our green friends here, and something exciting that they've got going on now is this really tiny, cute electric car. So Boise's hijacked one of those cars, and he's headed over to prefab architect Jennifer Siegal's Office of Mobile Design. Let's take a look and see what's going on over there. How's it going, Boise? Where are you?
So thanks, Deborah. We'll bring the car back. So I will. So we dropped Deborah off and we're out on our walkabout. We're officially driving about town. Now we're going to take this thing out on the open road and see how she does. So here we go. Oh yeah, it's got pickup. Oh, it's got muscle. This thing's great. All right, well, we're at our destination, so let's pull in and we'll go ahead to our next thing here. I think this is where we're going, right? Straight. So we've powered off our electric car. We've arrived at Jennifer Siegal's place. So let's pop in, see if she's home. I hope so. Hey Jennifer, how are you? Boise, Thomas, and G Living. How you doing?
I'm great.
Good. I see we've already come in, but I'll join the party here. So this is Jennifer Siegal, and we're in your prefab green modular home.
That's right.
Yes? And this has many functions. Why don't you just tell us a little bit about yourself and about your company?
Okay. I founded Office of Mobile Design in 1998 in Los Angeles. And I've really been looking at ways to kind of rethink prefabricated modular buildings and make them more green, more eco-friendly, and more adaptive.
Great. Cool. And then how long has this particular building been here right down the street from us in Venice?
This building came in on a truck in one go, 10 minutes set up, and the truck left.
Wow.
Since August. And we're open to the public so people can kind of come in and get an idea of what a modern open green space might feel like.
Wow. Now I've had a home near my house in Venice up the road that's been built. It's going to be about 1.5 years total. You're telling me that this home basically came in already done and you plopped it down and the whole process took about 10 minutes.
It's amazing.
Wow. We have a problem.
What's the problem?
We have all this product, all this G product lying around the studio.
We do.
And we have nothing to do with it. Any, solution?
I have an idea.
What?
I think we should give it away.
And
I
how?
think we should give it away.
And how would we do that?
Free.
Free?
Free G, giving away free G. I think that people should go to gliving.tv, click on the form, and if they participate in our little G Living community, any questions and answers participate, you're entered into a drawing. What do you think about that?
I think it smells pretty good.
I think you better.
Okay, good. Now, how long have you been an architect and what inspired you to build this type of housing for people?
That's a good question. I've been doing this work since about 1994.
Okay.
I graduated from SciArc in Los Angeles and really started thinking about how to rethink manufactured housing, and I started looking at new materials. I started working with our local power company to help them rethink portable classrooms, and that research and my travels in Southeast Asia and kind of looking at nomadic dwellings sort of coalesced and made me rethink and kind of reestablish a new kind of architecture firm.
Right.
Yeah.
And I remember driving by this lot prior to August of this year and seeing nothing here, and then all of a sudden, boom, you've got these beautiful glass windows and this beautiful shaped home, so it's really great to be on the inside.
Yeah, thank you.
And now that you've let us in, why don't you take us on a tour and show us the different features of your designed prefab green home.
Okay. Some of the green features in here range from the bamboo flooring, and there's a coconut palm flooring in the back. I'll show you later on.
Great.
There are radiant heating panels in the ceiling, so in 10 seconds, your entire surface is heated up as opposed to blowing a hot air throughout your entire space. For the kind of iPod junkies out there and sound fanatics, we have an embedded sound system.
Yeah. How many speakers does this pipe out to?
About 4 speakers on the inside, on the front room, and 2 in the back.
Great. So this space, I was reading a little bit about the windows. Why don't you tell us?
Polycarbonate panel.
Okay.
So it replaces glass, actually. And it's 2 layers of plastic, almost like a honeycomb, and the air pocket between the glass works as an insulator.
Great.
So it's a much better material than one single plane of glass.
Great.
And it also has a great light quality.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like you're getting any direct light, but it's dispersed. It's like even.
Yeah.
You mentioned the flooring in here.
Right. This is a bamboo floor, which bamboo, amazing renewable resource. Grows like a weed.
Yeah.
As opposed to hardwoods. This is a much better material to be using, and it comes in a sort of honey colored, it comes in a blonde, just has a really kind of nice light feeling to it.
Great.
This kitchen is European designed and styled, smaller appliances, more environmentally friendly again. The entire kitchen comes from a company locally called Boffi, but all of their pieces come from Italy. So, a smaller refrigerator filled with wine.
Great. Yeah, as you do.
Right, exactly. A smaller, compact stove.
Great.
A stove top. So it's really kind of thinking more about, a compact space and how you would use it more efficiently.
Yeah. So the ceilings again are how high?
The ceilings in here run from 9.6 at its lowest point up to 12.6 at its highest point.
Right, vaulty. I'm going to make a new word. I'm going to call those vaulty ceilings. That's great. And I noticed the windows have a particular placement as well. Why did you put them where you put them?
Right, it's a good observation. The windows are set up in opposition to each other so that you can capture the breezes as they move throughout the house.
Great. And we get really great breezes here in Venice, right by the ocean. And that also serves for heating purposes as well, like during the day?
Right, exactly.
If you don't have ocean breezes where you live?
Right.
Okay. Cool.
You can bring the hot air in.
Great, good. Well, why don't we go check out the next room, which would be the bathroom or the water closet, as it were. Yes?
Sounds good.
If after you. There we go. So this is our bathroom.
That's right.
Why don't we start here with my favorite, the shower. Now in here you've got this awesome shower head. Is this thing like one of those water-saving shower heads?
Could be.
Yeah? It just feels like there's no way you're not getting wet in here.
You're definitely getting wet, and it's really cozy. So
great.
the nice thing about this shower is that we're running off of a tankless water heater.
Really?
And there's a little bit of information in this building about every appliance and every idea. So tankless water heaters just heat water instantly. So they don't store hot water.
So you're not burning that extra gas to keep that huge, 80 gallons hot all day.
Exactly. And it's also, there's all kinds of things that grow inside of those water heaters, so it's a much more kind of clean environment.
Wow, double whammy there. All right, great. And then we have this floor. I noticed orange is my favorite color. The viewers know this.
It's indestructible, and it's normally used in a restaurant or an industrial building.
That's where I've seen it before. I think I've seen it in restaurants.
Probably seen it also in elevators.
All right, good. Great. So we've got our sink and our toilet, and we could pretty much pick and choose whatever we wanted to have in here, right?
That's right.
Yeah, you have some really sleek appliances. I don't know if they're necessarily my taste, but you could pick from a catalog and do whatever you wanted to, right?
Absolutely.
Interchangeable. I love it. Well, Jennifer, thanks again for having us. It's great to know we have awesome neighbors like you here in Venice.
Thank you for coming.
And one of the final questions I had about these homes is given that they're modular, you really could connect them together. I'm thinking of like a square with maybe a Zen garden in the middle.
I love that idea. I really like the idea of the courtyard and having a lot of privacy, but also really encouraging nature.
Cool. So I'll take 4. And then we also wanted to really let you know, like a lot of homes only stick around for maybe 50 to 100 years. What's your vision for this type of housing?
Well, our buildings are built from steel, and steel can be recycled, and it is also a renewable resource. Our buildings, because they're built from steel, are built better than any other building that you see in this neighborhood. They will last longer. 50, 100, 2,000 years from now, these buildings will still be there. But if you want to take it apart and let it become part of the earth again, that's an option.
Cool. We love it when the earth takes it back, because that's totally G. So thanks so much, Jennifer. It's really great having you on the show. Yeah, and our next stop, we're actually going to be hooking up with Summer Bowen. Summer's our fashion consultant, and we're going to be doing a G makeover over with our friends at Natural High Lifestyle right up the road on the main street.
Santa Monica, California at Classe, a very chic boutique. And we have our very first G makeover guest, Michelle.